Hi friends, welcome back. It is Thursday, so I am here with the hashtag Terrific Thursday Craft, and also I'll be using Maryellen's hashtag Project Share Thursday. And I'm going to show you what I made for my recipient. I was her Secret Santa, so I'm going to show you what I made her, very similar. And then you can always go back and check her video so you could see exactly what I had sent her. So it all starts out with this streamer, crepe paper, a streamer. It's a streamer. So all I do is I cut a circle out. See that circle? I cut it out of this cardboard, and usually my circles are a little bigger. This one's about a little over 1.5 inches. So all I did was, on hers, it's pink, and I just put crepe paper, the streamer around it. So you just go around, and this is not going to, we're gonna have to do this. Add a little bit of this glue. This used to be my glue back in the days. And you just scrunch it around. I start from the outer and I go around and around just like this. Okay, this is much bigger. This is also a streamer. I added glitter. I put a little heart here. You can do all kinds of different things. I might add some lace on it to kind of make it cuter, I guess you could say. Anyways, so let me go back to this. So then there's my streamer, and on the one I made for Jovi, like I said, it's a bright pink. And I started to add like some tulle. Let me see, this says pictures. We want material. How is everyone? Our weather here is crazy. I'm just going to cut little pieces, random pieces like this. And I think that's what I had on hers. I'm pretty sure I did. I was trying to make hers when I was out on vacation, and boy, I had no glue, and the glue my daughter had, it was the smallest little glue. It was kind of funny. And couldn't find a pencil. I couldn't find, what else did I need? See, it's just a little piece of tulle. Can you see that? I'm just going to kind of scrunch it up. I'm just going to add it here and there. And she didn't have a pencil. The glue she had, she told me she had fabric glue. Well, I was expecting this. I couldn't take it on the plane because I only had a backpack and a small carry-on. And you can't carry anything like glue, scissors. She didn't have scissors, so I was in a jam. Okay, see, I just cut this piece. Maybe I could leave it the way it is, and I'm just putting it here and there. There's really no, well, rhyme or reason. Just add it to kind of, you know, spice it up, you could say. And for this, I'm also just going to add this flower in the center. Nope, I'm going to add this flower. I think I'm going to add this one, even though the pink looks kind of cute. Let me see, maybe this pink? I think I'll do that pink. So I'm going to do that right now because then I want to show you. So you just add that. I could add more tulle. I could actually add more lace. I thought I brought my lace out. I don't think I did. So this is what you do. I'm going to add some white lace through here just to kind of brighten it up a little bit. Okay, now I flipped it over. So that would look like this. So on this part, I added this lace. And all I did, if I can kind of give you an example here, I added glue I just started, oh, this way. And I just started scrunching around. I'm not going to do it to this one because it's not going to be big enough. And anyways, I don't think this has the green. So let me show you. See, so now you have a lace edge, and that's what I did on here. Okay, but I am also, let's see, where is it? Right here. So this, I'm hoping it stays in the bottom. So now this one, I do want to add this. It's got 2 layers, and I'm going to do it this way. So let's see. Let me show you. I should have made this a little bit bigger because now this is barely going to show, but we're going to try our best. I'm going to do this. I hope everyone's doing well. The weather here is a bit crazy. We had rain a few days ago. It just came out of nowhere, but it's hot. So this is what I want to do. Let me flip it over. See, I do want to show this white part. And the one I made for Jovi, I made it much bigger because the circle was bigger. So let me turn this around. But yes, the weather's been really hot here. Saturday, we're supposed to hit 120. I was talking to my grandson, and he says he's in Nashville, and he was saying that it's hot there. I thought he said it was 89. I thought he told me 89. I might be wrong. But it's just the humidity. Or maybe he said it was 98. Oops. So see, this is what I'm doing. I'm just placing it down gently because I just want a little bit. And like I said on Jovi's, if you go look at her video, it looks much bigger because my circle was bigger, plus the bottom lace that I used wasn't as long as this light green one I'm using. So let's see, we're gonna do that. I think I can cut it here. I'm gonna cut right about there. Maybe I need to cut it smaller. Let's turn it around. Maybe just a little smaller. There we go. I didn't even cut this right. Tomorrow, I get to go shopping with my 2 youngest grandchildren, my 2 girls. They're so cute and they're so funny. But see, then you want to fluff this up, because then it ends up being flat like this. And that's why I'm saying I'm thinking of adding some lace to lift it up a little bit. So, okay, this is done. One more little drop of glue here. Okay. And then I think I want to use this here because I want to try to cover that. Do I have a bigger one? I think I have a bigger one. See this? That'll work better. Much better. So now we're going to cut this. All these laces that I have, they are from Crafty Me Shop. She's on Facebook. She has some beautiful, beautiful laces. I have way too many. I've been hoarding some of hers, and I need to start using them up. Here we go. We're just going to go underneath there. And we can use all this other for something else. There. I could add a piece of this. I wonder how that would look. Let me just cut a little piece out. And you see, I'm just cutting it not to be perfect or anything. I wonder if that would be cute. It might be. Let's do that. So I'm just gonna add this. And I'm putting a lot of glue because I want this to go here. We're gonna try to gather it just a little bit. And then we're gonna put this here because this is the bigger one. This is the bigger one. We're just gonna set it down like that. Isn't that cute? It's so simple. I didn't think about covering the back of this, but when I was making Jovi's, I really liked that I had covered the back. Hers is pretty big. Okay, so now I have this, and you can always put little pearls, little rhinestones, whatever on here. And see, the tool kind of adds to it just a little bit. It wasn't long enough here, but it'll be okay. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna flip this over. I could probably add a few more of these here. Maybe this one here. Because I do like that little bit of, oops. Just add it here. Like that. 1, 2, 3. I could probably, I keep saying that. Let's see. Add this here. I could, maybe right about here. See, so now we have a little bit of the pink sticking out there. You could do anything. Like I said, we could add white lace to this and that would be beautiful. Let's see this little piece here. Maybe I'll do it here. There we go. So there you go. And I probably would cut this little piece just like that. Now, I'll probably add some more, but just for this video won't be so long. What I do want to show you now is, so now you have this and this. What I did with hers is I did put a straw, and I could do that here. See that? I added a straw that almost looked like a lollipop, even though we know it's not a lollipop, but you could use this as an ornament. You can put ribbon on here. I even thought of putting ribbon, but I didn't have the time to do it. So we're going to do it like this. See? There you go. What do you think? I'm going to wrap this over here a little bit. I'm just going to wrap it like this. My thought, like I said, you could put some ribbon. I'm going to do this a little bit, but you could put some ribbon. I thought I had my pink ribbon. I don't. Okay, but let me show you what I was thinking. Let me pull this out. This is just, if you put some ribbon here, you tie it, and then you could have some ribbon hanging down. This is not the right color for this one. It would be, but for this we need more pink. I do have some of this green ribbon. I thought I had it right behind me. I don't. I have white. There we go. Anyways, so that is my terrific Thursday craft for today. Check out Maryellen's videos. She has some really nice videos. She's always sharing different things. A lot of the people, they're so nice. I wish I could watch everyone's videos. You all have been fantastic. I'm trying to play catch up, and I will be back. But there we go. I really think I should add more here, but at least you could see that you can finish the back this way, and then you have the front this way. Thanks, everyone. Have a beautiful Thursday, and I'll see you back soon.